heart. I used to write light comedies with my partner, George S. Kaufman. Man Who Came to Dinner, You Can't Take It With You. Huh? That, Kaufman and Hart. And my producer, Max Gordon, dragged me out on a cold November night in 1940 to see this young comic at an Upper West Side supper club, La Martinique. The kid's name was Danny Kaye. When I was a lad, I was gloomy and sad as I was from the day I was born. When other babe giggled and gurgled and wiggled, I probably was loudly forlorn. My friends and my family looked at me cleverly, thought there was something amiss. Where others used various antics hilarious, all I could manage was this. My father, he shouted, he needs to be clouted, his teeth on a wreath all handed. My mother, she cried as she rushed to my side, you're a brute and you don't understand it. So they sent for the witch with a terrible twitch to ask her my future impressed her. She took one look at me and cried, what else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester. A funny idea, a jester. No butcher, no baker, no candlestick maker, and me with the look of a fine undertaker and dresser. As a jester? But where could I learn any comical turn? It was not in a book on the shelf. No teacher to take me or mold me or make me a merry man full of red elf. But I'm proud to recall that in no time at all with no other recourses but mine resources, firm application and determination. I made a fool of myself. I found a bow and arrow and I learned to shoot. I found a little horn and I learned to toot. Now I can shoot and toot, ain't I cute? I started to travel to try to unravel my mind and to find a new chance. When I got to Spain, I was places the field that it filled with dance. Spanish for clannish, but I wouldn't vanish. I learned every step they had planned. The first step of all isn't hard to recall, 'cause the first step of all is to stand and stand and stand and... Rodriguez, pronto vientos agua calientes for the people's please.
Excuse me, I have some news for you, sir. You will not die. You will not have to fight him. Griswold will die as he drinks the toast.
What?
To me, I put a pellet of poison in one of the vessels.
Which one?
The one with the figure of a pestle.
Vessel with the pestle.
Yes, but you don't want the vessel with the pestle. You want the chalice from the palace.
I don't want the vessel with the pestle. I want the chalice from the what?
The chalice from the palace.
Huh?
It's a little crystal chalice with the figure of a palace.
Is the pellet with the poison and the chalice from the palace?
No, the pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle.
Oh, the pestle with the pestle.
The vessel with the pestle.
What about the palace from the chalice?
The palace from the chalice from the palace.
Where's the pellet with the poison?
In the vessel with the pestle. Don't you see? The pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. It is so easy, I can read it.
Well, then you fight Griswold.
Listen to me carefully. The pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true.
The pellet with the poison's in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true.
Very good. Now you remember that.
I just did. I can't do it anymore.
Do it again.
The pellet with the poison's in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is brewed. The brew that is true. The pellet with the pestle is the vessel with the messel. No, I just... the castle's in the messel. The chessel with the pestle. I can't learn that! I was battered and bruised, but the king was abused. But before it's the end, he made me his jester. But I found a tune to be a buffoon. Serious thing in the rule. For a jester's chief employment is to kill himself for your enjoyment. And a jester unemployed is no fun.
The Yiddish Theater. We saw all the stars there. But his favorite was the Litvak comedian. Aaron Labrador, the guy who sang all the funny songs. I in Romania, life was fine, sing and dance, drink the wine, not a worry, not a care, only laughter everywhere. I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-digga-dum, I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-dum, I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-digga-dum, I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-dum. I in Romania, life is fine, sing and dance, drink the wine, not a worry, not a care, only laughter everywhere. I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-digga-dum, I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-dum, I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-digga-dum, I digga-digga-dum, digga-digga-dum. Moeilijk wat ik ben een schikker, glad op in je mama liggen, staan ze vreselijk spitsen stellen, ben ik het op het lokaal, Jim Bam, hij tegen hem dan, Jim Bam, hij tegen hem dan, Jim Bam, hij tegen hem dan, hij tegen hem dan. Hij de summerfire, beste kennen zijn, hij je bargaining is dat Rumänisch wine. Jetzt zum Tischen ist mooi, denn die ist auch sehr. Wenn im Tischen auto mooi, trifft sie unser Kraft. Tap, tap, dai digga dum, dai digga dum, dai digga dum, dai digga dum. Hij de summerfire, beste kennen zijn, hij je bargaining is dat Rumänisch wine. Ay, 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 cha! Tap, tap, dai digga dum dum, chitty bum bing bang diddle dum dum, ring dai ding bang diddle dum dum, two pop bing bang diddle dum dum. Ja, komm, vor Kampinchen, Mai, steck und Kisch, der Kämpfe drei, ohne Donnen haben wir Schwamme, warte, gucke uns, haben wir Schwamme, drei Digga dum dum, drei Digga dum dum, drei Digga dum dum, drei Digga dum dum. Eine Summerfire, letzte kennen sein, Mai, Fargen, ist so Rumänisch. I am the very model up about a major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical. From Waterloo to Marathon, and words categorical. I'm very well acquainted with mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and calculus. Short of it is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. My brother, he was unemployed for a very long time. He tried to do this, he tried to do that, couldn't earn a dime. Then one day he comes and says, "Hey, Guido, look at me. I'm a conductor on a trolley car with a share in the company. 50-50, boy, 50-50. I ring my bell, a 1, 2, 3, a nickel for them, a nickel for me. 50-50, it's easy as can be. I see those nickel fleet, a nickel and cash in it to me. 50-50, boy, 50-50. Rothschild, we can leave alone. He's got insurance of his own. 50-50, it's easy as can be. No time to waste, I got a taste for 50-50. Kein Zeit verlieren, schnell ein Film. 50-50, yeah. Shalom Aleichem. Hiya. My name is Yankel Kaminsky. I came to America in 1910 with my wife, Chaya, and my 2 sons, Moish and Leib. My youngest, David, he was born right here in Brooklyn, January 18, 1913. Now, In Ukraine, I was a horse dealer and a cantor. So from me, he learned to sing. From his mother, he learned to dance. Oh, he was a character. He could entertain us for hours. David, make like Jacob Adler. David, make like Tomaszewski. David, do Menashe Skolnick. Oh, and speaking of Menashe Skolnick, my wife, Clara. My wife changed her name to Clara. Clara tells me that she took him to a shoe store. He was only 4 years old. He walks into the store. He sees all of these people sitting in chairs. So what does he do? He jumps up on one of the chairs and he starts to sing a song he heard Menashe Skolnick sing. He didn't know what it meant, but it didn't matter. He was entertaining people. Ich hab mit Ellen noch to let my hope to see the day when management and working men will all get equal pay. The socialists will put an end to all that isn't fair. The actors and the Vanderbilts will have to learn to share. 50-50, boy 50-50, Vanderbilt should sweat and groan. Why should we be all alone? 50-50, 50 the as can be. Those kinds of ways I gotta taste for. 50-50, 50-50, boy 50-50, Vanderbilt at the end of näher kommt. 50-50, und rein auf der Dumm. Kein Zeit verlieren, schnell ein werden. 50-50, no time to waste, I got a taste for 50-50. To relate to snow, but after this season. Snow, it won't be long before we'll all be there with snow. Snow, I want to wash my hands, my face, my hair with snow. Snow, I long to clear a path and lift the spade of snow. Oh, to see a great big man entirely made of snow.
I love that. We can do that. Oh, you gotta do this when everybody knows this.
Oh, wait 1 second. Sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone. No, sir, I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, I wore the dress. And she, no, that's not right, is
We'll
it?
have to change the lyrics.
Happen while you're dancing.
Beautiful.
Things that you would not do at home come naturally on the floor.
You can dance.
For dancing soon becomes romancing when you hold a girl in your arms that you've never held before.
Isn't that a great idea?
Great.
How about the one about the theater and dancing?
Choreography.
Yes.
Love it. Let's try it. The theater. What's happened to the theater, especially where dancing is concerned? Chaps, it could be like cheating chaps. And taps, I'll try. Aren't tapping anymore. They're doing choreography. Aren't kicking anymore. They're doing choreography. Queen. Oh, no.
Oh, what about this one? I love this.
Oh, with Crosby.
Yes.
I wish I was back in the army. The army wasn't really bad at all. How we could yell for Dietrich and Cornell. Crosby, Hope, and Jolson all for free. There's a lot to be said for the army, a a life without responsibility. A soldier out of luck was never really stuck. There's always someone higher up where you can pass the buck. Oh gee, I wish I was back